Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Little Nightmares. From where we last left off, we've successfully started the first level where we managed to escape. Now we're continuing on from where like I said, we're continuing from where we left off. Let's continue going up these stairs after avoiding those eyes that turn us into stone. Actually, you always forget how big it is, this place. Oh yeah, there's that bit I missed out when I was doing my original Let's Play of this game. Let's check through here. Now, if I'm correct, we need to get this chair and find like one of the tiles that opens up the door or something. Yeah, that's it. And you can see here, this is where we get the eye channel for the first time. You know, like we remember in Pix. Let's activate it and see what it does. Okay, there's some kids sleeping that we saw previously when we were trying to avoid the janitor. And these little creatures here are called gnomes. Different to like your garden gnomes. Now you'll be thinking, you'll be wondering, you'll be like, hey, my parents have one of those in their gardens. Or you'll be like, hey, my mom has one of those in her garden. No, I'm not referring to them. You'll be referring to garden gnomes. That's one of them chefs that we will see later on. And that's like the ladies' quarters, you know, that we saw in the beginning. And in my original Let's Play of Little Nightmares. Yeah, that's her right here with a broken mirror. We'll encounter her later on. This is like the... Yep, that's how the eye channel works in Little Nightmares. You know, remember the eye channel from Pixar's Inside Out? Well, that has the same thing, except it's everything that Riley sees. You know, there's also the similar thing in like Ozzy and Drix that I remember, and also in also a movie that takes place. There's a movie Osmosis Jones that takes place before the series, and it's a shame I missed that out originally because, well, remember my original Let's Play when I did this? I had Ozzy with me. You know, my sister's dog. We looked after Ozzy while she was away on holiday. Well, you all remember him like whining, and because, well, that's all Ozzy does. He basically whines he usually whines a lot. Usually when he wants to go out, he's all like, I mean, he never barks a lot. Does that dog? Let's see where this takes it. Oh yeah, we need the key. We need the key to solve this puzzle. Yeah, but Little Nightmares is basically like a horror type puzzle platformer game. Like a puzzle solving game. You still remember in Doom 64 that I did a Let's Play of? That too had puzzle solving elements. Like, for example, you remember in the second level where you have to get the blue key card on one of the crates. Now, if you remember correctly, you really have to solve that puzzle. You need to find a switch that stops it from teleporting and lowers whatever crate it's on. If you choose the wrong one, you end up getting crushed. I think you get crushed to death in like the Absolution mod. There it is. That's the key that's on the table. Now the tricky thing is how to get to it. Well, if you watch this video, you'll know what to do when you have this game. Oof. Well, I nearly died. I almost died from broken bones. I mean, mind you, I've seen people with their broken bones I've seen people with broken bones sticking out of their legs, like for example in Casualty. And I still remember that bit in Angry Kid where he was on his bike. The bone episode, he was like, one hand. Then he was all like, no hands, whoa! He just fell off his bike and then his bone was sticking out of his elbow. I remember him being like, oh god, what's that doing there? Like, oh god, it's a bone. Oh no, look at the bone! Look at that, it was so funny when the dog was having a go at it. Like, oh, dog, oh, look at that, a toy monkey! I bet you'll be like, what? You don't like that monkey? Oh yeah, we still need a monkey to close the lift. Or should I say the elevator. Well, that's what they call them over in America. They call them elevators. Whereas in the UK we call them lifts. How silly of me. I'm normally quite good at these puzzle solving bits in like strategy survival games. I think Heart of Darkness had like puzzle elements as well. You know, after you had your plasma cannon taken on one of the big monsters. Oh, yeah, hunger has struck again. There's that fan over there, but I mean, if you watched my original Let's Play, you saw what I did. Like, once again, hunger strikes. I remember that off of Dexter's Laboratory. It has an episode called Hunger Strikes, where when Dexter was turning into the Hulk whenever he got hungry. I mean, I don't know what happens. I still don't know what happens if you don't find food for so long in this. That's never the problem in Secrets of the Maw. Yeah, this is kind of like me whenever I haven't found my food for so long. I mean, try going without your food for 3 days. Even the kids in poor countries are trying to struggle to stay alive. It's a trap! I timed that one just right. That's what Admiral Akbar would say. You're from Star Wars. He usually says that whenever something is wrong. Oh yeah, we're trapped in one of them cages. Oh, the tricky part is how to get out. So now those arms where you saw was taking one of them kids away. Yep, you see, nobody came back in. That was like the similar scenario to the staff at the Securitas depot in the Securitas depot robbery in 2006. I know the robbers kidnapped the manager, Colin Dixon. And they threatened to kill him and his family unless he did what they say. I first heard that on like a crime watch when they showed how they caught the robbers who targeted that depot. It was full of tight security, and there was no robbers to get in. But they had to study the security at the depot and also like watch the Dixon's every movement. Oh, here we go with this again. They'll be wondering, can I make it? Okay, I need to do this properly. You need to get the momentum right. I know that. Okay, ready? And see if I can get there. Yes! It's different to Hang Tough from Gladiators, where you have to swing from one ring to another to get to the Gladiators platform. Although you can't stay on the ring for more than 10 seconds, I think. Ooh. Creaky floorboards. should I say, loose floorboards. I need to learn the Loud in the Loud House to fix them. Like she did in the pageant bit. And then Lincoln was all like, Lana, what was that about? We talked about the tools! Oh, there's that guy. That's the janitor you remember from earlier. Although we have to avoid walking on the loose floorboards. You can see here he's got the hideous, disfigured face. And long arms, ugh. Whoa, cold criminy! Oh, thank goodness! Oh no! Oh, oh God! I haven't been that scared since the shadow monsters in Rugrats Search for Reptar. Oh, I do get jump scares in horror films, like for example in Sinister. Now, where has he gone to? Not again! You see what I mean? The janitor can hear you despite having no eyes. Although he does rely on his hearing and his sense of smell. But mind you, no guys. Creeps with no eyes do kind of reminds me of the Bioraptors in Pitch Black, where they too have no eyes and they basically hunt by echolocation and the scent of blood. And what? Oh yeah, I know Wildman from Ben 10 has no eyes and he hunts by a sense of smell. You can see right here he has no eyes by his face. He does have really long arms, which still reminds me of Freddy Krueger off of Nightmare on Elm Street when Tina first encountered him in the alleyway. I mean, she was like, "Please God," and Freddy was all like, "This is God." Like, you're mine now. You have to walk on these soft carpets to avoid him hearing you. And there's a crank that we have to use to get under there. Kind of reminds me of the crank I remember on Mallard at the National Railway Museum, where it's for a Cottonmouth door, as well as the other surviving A4s, like Bittern and using up something to turn carefully. So we have to make it snappy, because he can hear you. Yep, told ya. Ooh! What do you call that, eh? I got out of there. Oh, okay, I only just got out of there by the skin of my teeth. Mind you, I really do quite enjoy watching horror films, especially the ones, if horror games have survival strategy bits. I should still thank my Auntie Suzanne for getting me into horror films. And for example, I remember her showing me remember her lending me her 3 Nightmare on Elm Street films. You know, the first 3. Oh, there's that bit I remember with the shoes. Now, if as we walk along here, something will happen. Yeah, we've got something stalking us right here. Come on! Oh, that was a close. Getting some type of shoe shark under there. With what, eh? Using a pool of shoes instead of water? We've been trying doing that in the... Come on! Okay. Made it to safety, but how are we gonna get over there? Without getting dragged under? Oh. I mean, we can imagine that happened in the pool of the ball pool. Uh-oh. We're back to where we were. And there's the janitor again! And he's after us! Okay, because he really can catch up to you easily despite having short legs. And we have to hide in this crate to avoid him catching you. I remember the first time when I did this, I was unsure of what to do. He got me very easily. And you can see he has no eyes because he's blind. But he does rely on his sense of smell and his hearing. I don't know if he can talk, but I found videos on YouTube about him speaking with his voice. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a loose floorboard. I think we still need Alana Loud to fix that. You know, from the Loud house. And again, she's good at fixing everything. Not like what Lincoln did when he was trying to get her to compete in that pageant show that Lola was supposed to attend. He was all like, Lana, what was that? We talked about the tools. I mean, I don't really sound like Lincoln because he's actually voiced by like younger kids. Well, normally when you're doing cartoons, when you're focusing about like 10 or 11-year-old boys, they're normally voiced by voice actresses, like for example, E.G. Daly or Tara Strong. I know Tara Strong as the voice of Ben Tennyson of the Ben 10, and Timmy Turner in the Fairly Odd Parents, and also Dill Pickles of the Rugrats and All Grown Up. And I think she did numerous other voices, like for example, Terrence in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we need that monkey to distract him. And avoid calling on them dolls like last time. There's some dolls over there that I managed to... If you remember my original Let's Play, I got caught by the janitor because I was... Not like... Oh! Dear! Whoa! Oh! He got me again! Well, at least I didn't get caught when trying to climb up this drawers. You know, his chest of drawers. Yeah, let's try that again. And oh yeah, I know E.G. Daly. You know E.G. Daly I was on about earlier. I know her as Tommy Pickles in Rugrats and All Grown Up. I still remember her as Buttercup in the Powerpuff Girls in the original. Whew, that was a close one. Now, how am I going to do this again without getting caught? Different to the times I remember getting caught by like Mr. and Mrs. Tweedy and the dogs in Chicken Run. I mean, the dogs were even way creepier than the janitor. Like, for example, the dog in the living room task with, in the farmhouse task with Nick and Fetcher. I still remember that when I was a kid. And still, I like to see you try playing that living room task in the dead of night. Oh, he's coming back! Sorry, buddy, you're too slow. Whoa! 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 How did he get me that quickly? Okay. It's like he's got magnetic hands. Oh, I was so close there. So close to getting up to the top. Okay. Let's try this again without messing up. Okay, the heartbeat seems like you remember my Let's Put Chicken on the radar. Not again! Oh, can I do it this time? Oh. Oh, come on, you, get up there! Oh, thank God. Thank God, I made it! Now, I've still lost count of how many tries it took me. Oh, look at him, how does he get around with his long legs and long arms and short legs? Maybe I'd like to see As a Glow cover the Janitor on his YouTube channel. I mean, he mainly covers creatures from, like, you know, Doom and other sorts like Alien, and also Xenomorphs from Alien and the Bioraptors from Pitch Black. Oh, here's where we see the Janitor has his his hearing has very sensitive with noises. Yep, told ya. He doesn't like loud noises, does the Janitor. He should be better off with noise-cancelling headphones. Like, for example, Richard Mylan sent Jacko. I still remember Richard Mylan off of Waterloo Road, where he played as the deputy head Simon Lowesley. I mean, he kind of... The way he doesn't like loud noises kind of reminds me of Venom in Spider-Man 3. And he doesn't like loud noises. Wherever they go, they're like... He's like... Oh, it's a piano. It's used for music. Speaking of which, I recently watched that episode of Waterloo Road from Series 7 where Matt Wilding was doing like something for... Doing like a music track where there was a microphone in that bit where... It's normally used for vocals. Because you can... It's on the rope because it's very heavy. I mean, if number 4 from Codename Kids Next Door was watching this, he'd be all like, I hate credit pianos. Oop. Yep. Well, pianos are indeed heavy. I mean, he would have trouble moving all of this. Moving the piano, like he did in the mission. Oh, look at him. It baffles me how he gets around, does the Janitor. Oh, good thing he didn't hear me. Like I said, because of his lack of... Yeah, well, he has basically his hearing and his sense of smell because of his lack of eyes. Well, because of his disfigured face. You didn't hear that. Oh. I nearly messed up. Okay. Don't you dare. Man, I was saving the job with using a ladder to collect books. Wait until he's gone. Uh-oh, back! You get me up in there? Nope. Whew. That was what you call a lucky escape. And we need to get these blocks. Get these blocks out of the way. He heard that, right? Okay, he's going down to investigate. But he's wondering what is going on. I mean, if I was my Auntie Suzanne, what would she do in this scenario? Despite her love of horror films. Oops. Well, I had to do something to get him out of the way. How to avoid that toy monkey? Oh my word. This is gonna take me a while to get through. Oops. I think I have to wait here until he's gone. Or is that dangerous? I don't know. I think I'll have to wait until he's gone to the other side. Yeah, that's why you better land on these soft rugs instead of. You didn't hear that, right? Now we come into this room. Right here, then we have to find. We need to. Oh yeah, we have to turn this telly on to distract him. We'll wait until he comes in and he'll be distracted by the telly. Yep. And as soon as he's distracted, we better get out of here. Okay, there's not to run. Walk. Oops. Shouldn't have dropped that. Yes, now we can run. Oh, now the tricky part is can we do this quickly before we get caught? Yep, he heard that again. Yeah, that's good. Here with just the janitor. I can't see him. Okay, we have to time this just right, or he's gonna come. Whoa! Oh, see what he made me do? He did assisted suicide. I mean, that worked last time. Well, at least I don't have to go all the way back to that again. Yep, I'm back in the telly room. At least that gives me time to redo all this. And yep, again, as soon as he's distracted, we better make a run for it. It's not easy, this trying to get out of there. Now, let's see if we can do this properly. Gee, I don't know how he hurt that at that distance. Whoa, it worked! Well, normally, last time I did that, I had to wait until he was about to get me. Oh, I remember this, the minecart. Now you have to use the minecart to block the steam coming up from that pipe. I think that's what we used to do before trains were invented. You know, these minecarts. Oh no, yeah, I think I remember in the old grown-up special Interview with the Campfire, there was a minecart in that when Tommy and the others were trying to find out what happened to the missing settlers. They were led by Bean, who was also part of the camp. It was revealed that he was a ghost, and he was part of that Bean fella was like part of on the picture of the missing settlers. So you remember the phrase he had was what was it? Oh yeah, it was "Don't never got no brain or nothing." First one, Ethan. Oh great, there goes the cart almost. What did you think I was gonna let go? So I gotta make this quick because I'm already behind schedule. Oh, we're coming to this creepy bit where, well, you'll see what happens. Yep, we have to avoid the janitor's hands. And he can search you by feeling the pipes. And as soon as he grabs you, that's it. It's game over. You have to wait until his hands are gone. Or do I have to wait until I can continue? Or I could just make a quick dash for it. Oh! Well, that was not worth making a dash for it. Let's try this again. I know I did it properly last time, but let's see if I can try and avoid it without getting caught. I don't know if I have to wait until his arm's out. Or this is gonna be tricky. Because I've waited until his hand is near the pipes are caught. Oh, done it again! Okay, I know I did it properly last time, but I think I've gone a bit rusty. Although I don't know if I have to crawl past his arm or not. I think the longer I wait, end up getting caught by the janitor. I'm just going between these gaps. I mean, is he going to do this all day, or are we just going to carry on? Oh, come on! How do you do this properly? I think I better take a look and see how I did it. Okay, I did this properly. Let's... Okay, let's see how well I did in my original Let's Play this. I think I did wait until his hand was clear. Or did I? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I think I did when he was distracted. Let's see if I can try and do this again. Oh, why does that have to happen? Oh, this is gonna get me nowhere. Oh, this is getting me frustrated. Yeah, finally! Finally did it. But this is not the end. We've got a few more to get through. Yep, he's back! He's still after us! Yeah! This is where we have to find a way to... Oh yeah, we have to use that cage to get that door to close on his hands. Yeah, I remember rightly. I remember doing it like I did last time. Let's see if I can get this right. Okay, it's one bar down. But we move one more, and the door will crush his, separate his long arms. Remember, like last time. Oh, can I do this? Wait, mind you, we have to wait until there's a gap. Ooh! Yes! Got it again! Oh, well, you know, that was, and again, that's the most unusual screaming in pain I've ever heard in my entire life. Anyway, we finally escaped the janitor, but who knows what horrors will await if we try to escape them more. Well, you have to wait until next time, basically. I think it took me, I don't know, 3 or 4 tries to escape that bit with the arms. I mean, post in the comment section below if you know how many tries it took me. Ah, here we are, and still in one of the air vents. This is when we'll have to. That's where I'll have to cut off, unfortunately. But I will continue on with this next time. And so until then, bye.